What's up, you guys? Greetings. It's been a minute since I've been on here. You guys know I have not uploaded in quite some time. But I did receive a request that I feel was worth reading into. Um, so, with all the stuff going on with, the Smiths, August Alsina's name has come up. I received an email from someone asking to follow up on this person as far as this person being blackballed, or will they be able to still have breakthroughs in their career, their well being, and their health. So I will be glad to tap into that. Um, she mentioned the woman that emailed me. She mentioned that 5 months ago, um, I had seen something playing out. People being around him, snakes or people that was untrustworthy being around him, and I guess he did a song talking about some things. So I don't know. Let's see. The Knight of Wands and the Lovers. He hasn't gotten over somebody. Okay, we're getting into all that. Holy Spirit, thank you. Thank you for your divine wisdom, divine guidance. Ask for divine permission to tap into the artist August Alsina as far as their career and their health and well-being for their fans, for his fans. What is it that he needs to know or see, and his fans need to know and to see? Thank you, Holy Spirit. I also want to see the things above and high, all the things that come from you, all things that are true that come from you. I cast out any vain and false imaginations and false guidances. This is all alleged, you guys. Just have to say, take this as entertainment purposes. Okay. So you have the Hermit card here. He's very much still in this place of seclusion and healing, doing a lot of reflecting upon the past, his commitments to things and people. In particular, his commitment to this woman that he loves or he cared about or still cares about, I feel. The Hermit card, like I said, I feel like this is him trying to figure out his way, in a sense, based off of where he's at. This is an energy of soul searching. I feel like he does this soul searching energy a lot. The Judgment card is a lot of revisiting the past. I feel like he may even feel like a lot of things are being revealed. Okay. He's in the background, but to an extent, like, he is kind of speaking on revealing things that are already being publicized or being spoken about this marriage. Y'all, you already know the Hierophant is a commitment card, so you already know what that marriage card is about. I do feel that he's going to be celebrated for speaking his truth. I feel like everything has its time. The reason why he's so-called not being as elevated as he could, or his fans may feel that he should be being elevated in his career, is simply because I feel like he's still going through a spiritual process. He's still going through a process of understanding who he is, or his path, what that looks like. Like, he's not all the way ready to step out in the forefront, but I feel like there will be a time. He may take on a spiritual teacher role. It might start off small with like motivational messages and stuff like that, but I do feel like at some point he could be a messenger, like a spiritual teacher, I wouldn't say teacher, but like he might take on a role of, kind of speaking on things more spiritually. I do see some type of an appearance at a show or a concert or something. I don't feel like it's his show, but it might be like, I don't know, like he's a guest to someone, or he just gets surprised. The Queen of Wands. Could be a female singer. Four of Swords. He's still recovering, though. He's in a place of healing still. He's still recovering. I don't see bad health for him. Make no mistake that he is recovering from some type of betrayal. He was very on guard and very protective, very like looking over his shoulder. He's not in that energy so much anymore. There's something that's going to come out about a woman pretty soon. Yeah. Some news, gossip. There's two mates here. I'm telling you. This whole entanglement stuff is not done, meaning not like them personally together, but more so like the something with news and messages and gossip. That's not done. Okay, I feel like it's gonna go beyond the whole Oscar situation. I feel like it's gonna be something else that comes up or just kind of expands on what is already out there. It's more things to come. Spirit is saying. Is August blackballed from the music industry? Is he blackballed from the music industry? Has August ALSINA been blackballed? No. Like I said, I feel like it's some awkward. He wouldn't be able to do certain interviews if he was blackballed. I think he did a major. He did an interview with a major. I think it was a radio station or something. Whatever. I don't feel like he's necessarily blackballed. I do feel like he can return, but it's almost like it is limited. There's some limits to it. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this because I wouldn't say necessarily that he's blackballed, but it's kind of like Spirit is kind of preventing him a little bit because I feel he's not ready to come out full force yet. It's not his time yet, if that makes sense. Not quite yet. I do feel like what's true that still stands is like when it's his time and he puts out the right thing, it's like at the right time, the right moment, that right song, the right, the energy, the vibe for it, it is going to do very well. And I feel like it is because of this whole entanglement stuff. Like people, I feel for the majority, he has support rather than not. You know what I mean? I'm going to be real. And I don't know. I'm going to be real. I have to be careful with what I say. This is alleged. But for some reason, I'm getting that the entanglement situation, they are blaming the woman. She's not really looked upon in a good light by a lot of people. That's just what I'm getting. And I feel like they're kind of looking at the men in the situation kind of like victims in a sense. So I don't see him being looked at in a sense of like he's blackballed. I don't really see that per se. I feel it's kind of just not his time. He might be facing some obstacles here and there, and I feel like it's more so of a divine universal, I wouldn't say interference, but intervention, because he still has to go through this process within himself and healing to understand what's next in his path. It's like all these trials and tribulations, they're going to play out well when it's time for him to come out, because when he speaks, he's not going to be the same person that we're used to, the type of music that he's putting out. Right now, the music he's putting out, the projects he's putting out, it's not really, it's not all the best that he can do. It's kind of like he's venting, and the whole song that he did with Mooney Long, that was not his own song. So it's kind of just like something to kind of, step out a little bit, but it's not fully his time yet. The Lover's card came out again. This whole thing, I feel like, really, it's almost like Spirit saying he has to get this situation out of his system first, because his new beginning is not based upon that situation. It's based off of everything that he's been through. Knight of Wands in reverse, because he has not gotten over that. He still has to heal. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, his work and all of that, like his best frame of work, is not going to be solely attached to that circumstance, that situation, that scandal. It's not going to be attached to that. It's something completely outside of that. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm going to pull some more. Is he going to come back? Is he going to have a breakthrough with his music career? Is August ALSINA up for a breakthrough in his music career, Holy Spirit? Yeah. People are going to want to hear what he has to say with the empathy card. People are going to want to listen to what his experiences were. But I feel like, again, is beyond the it is beyond the whole, I'm sorry, you guys. It is beyond the whole situation, the gossip and all of that. I feel like Spirit wants him to kind of keep his mouth closed to an extent, although he is speaking on things. His breakthrough is not going to be music based off of those situations. Like I said before, I don't feel like it's going to be based off of those situations. Um, so he's kind of like on the outside looking in at everything. He's like, you see how this child is like underground from this house. Um, I'm so sorry. Every time I try to like read, it's always some type of distraction or interference or something. Um, I feel like this baby symbolizes him going through a rebirth and a renewal, and Spirit's kind of keeping him hidden or kind of keeping him in this, yeah, kind of like in this hiding place to an extent. He can pop out every now and then, but the real breakthrough has not come yet, you know. And I will say it's not so much blackballing. It's not really that. I do feel that um, some people felt like it was a conflict of interest maybe to work with him. I won't say musically. I'll get more so like interviews and stuff like that. And I feel some people felt we're going to do this. We're going to get this exclusive type, you know, because it's going to work for our network. It's going to work for, you know, what we got going on. Whereas there may be some other publications, let's say, more older mainstream. I'm just going to use this as an example. I don't know if this is factual or not, allegedly, but I'm picking up Fox, like Fox Soul or whatever, how the black unit of Fox, where they have Lisa Ray and all them on it. Um, it's something with conflict of interest. Like those types of people would not pick up interviews with him because of their ties to, you know, the entanglement couple, right? They're not going to pick those interviews up. So other than that, that's probably the closest thing to blackballing. But as far as like he'll never be able to work with anyone again, he wouldn't be able to do that remix with Mooney Long if that was the case, because she's up and coming in the industry. She's been in the industry doing songwriting and stuff. So I don't feel like it's necessarily he's blackballed from the industry. It's more so there may be a little bit of some restrictions. But at the same time, it's also divine intervention because it's not his time yet to pop out. When he does, it's like this energy, like this whole situation, it's not going to overshadow that. It is going to be a part of the buzz. It is going to be a part of the anticipation or the desire to hear what he has to say. But it's like it's something completely outside of that. You know what I mean? Like it's like a song that might be a hit. It's not based off of that. Yeah. So right now, it may be a little bit of a low point right now for him with the poverty card, imprisonment, something with finances. I don't want to get too much in people's personal business, but I do feel like his finances may be suffering due to some type of head. I don't know if he's signed to a record label or something with management or something like that. There's something lacking here with the imprisonment card and unexpected income, and then poverty. Community, thoughts. He still writes about this woman. He still thinks about this woman. I feel like this situation really affected him because it was like he was an orphan that was taken in by a family, and it became something that really tarnished his image. Like, at least that's what he feels. Let's see. I don't want to go too much into the personals, but this is just what's coming out. Anything else surrounding his music career, any breakthroughs. So I feel like he's okay. We have bad health. He's not ready to come out yet. He's still healing. The coffin. Main male. Okay. Wealthy man. This is weird. Hold on. Sudden wealth. Wow. Marriage. Courtship. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I have to be careful with what I say. I don't want to do that. This bad health and all that, that's not him. This main male, I feel like, I feel for some reason, has he been on his, like, close to death or something in the past. It's like he's going to get reparations, spiritual reparations, and everything that he's due based off of everything that he's went through. Because this situation really hit him heavy. This marriage situation, this couple, and then courting and dating this woman. Like, all of this is going to come because he's still thinking about all of this. But I'm going to be honest and real with what I got. That main male, I didn't feel like it was August at first. It felt like some other main male in a situation and that they may fall to bad health, but I'm going to leave that alone. I don't know. Hopefully that's not the case, because I don't want to say what I'm getting with that. But it's not August energy. But I do feel like everything that he's went through, because the wealthy man is at the bottom of the deck, and yeah, that's why I felt like this main man could also be him, but not at the same time, not necessarily actually him. Feel like somebody else. I'm going to leave that alone. I don't want to get into that, because I don't know. Be careful what I say. But yeah, other than that, he's not ready to come out. He still has to go through some type of transformation and ending and letting go of things. But he is going to get back. It's something that's going to pop off for him at some point. It is. He's going to receive some type of great fortune. Like, something's going to come into fruition for him. He's not done. He's not finished. He's not a one-hit wonder or whatever. Couple album hit wonder, whatever. And it's not just going to be known for this situation. I feel like he is going to have a redemption. Yeah, that's just what I'm getting. So, much love as always. Be blessed, be safe, take care. If you guys have requests, be sure to email me, or you guys can leave a comment here. Peace.